Tonight, sources confirming that Elon Musk has been given access to the U.S. Treasury Department's vast payment system. The move essentially puts the government's multi-trillion-dollar checkbook in the hands of the world's richest man, and his message about wasteful government spending has been clear.
Your money is being wasted, and the Department of Government Efficiency is going to fix that.
How much do you think we can rip out?
I think we can do at least $2 trillion.
The official who oversaw the federal payment system has been placed on administrative leave after he resisted giving Musk and Doge officials access to the system, which contains sensitive information about millions of Americans who receive Social Security, tax refunds, and other government payments. While Musk's team has access, it has not yet gained operational control of the system, and no government payments have been blocked. That could trigger a legal battle since the money is approved by Congress. Musk has also said he wants to get rid of the penny, noting that the 1-cent coin costs nearly 3 cents to produce.
Elon's doing a good job. He's a big cost cutter.
This weekend, Musk also taking aim at the U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID, which is in charge of dispensing tens of billions of dollars in foreign aid. About 100 staffers were placed on leave after the agency refused to give Musk's team access to classified material. The team was eventually given that access. The Trump administration has already faced legal hurdles while pushing to gain more control of government spending. Just last week, Trump's executive action freezing federal grants and loans was blocked by the courts.
Hey guys, welcome back to Mora TV. So, news in is that USAID has been closed or has been shut down. As you see this lady complaining here, I'll put for you the audio for you to hear what she's saying. She's saying that USAID literally raised her up when she stayed in the camps for 4 years as an immigrant until she was able and her family to stand up on their feet. And now she's saying that some people are coming up to just shut something that has been of beneficial to even other struggling countries. As a person from Kenya, I also know that USAID has helped us in so many ways, and it's really sad that it has shut down. And a lot is being said, and apparently Elon Musk is the person behind all this. I don't know the criteria that Donald Trump used to hire this guy. Apparently he's been hired as the U.S. Treasury Department's vast payment system. So in short, Elon Musk has got American checkbook on his hands. All the trillions, all the budget, everything that you might imagine in terms of money, it's in Elon Musk's hands. What do you think?
I lived in a refugee camp for 4 years as a child surviving civil war. It is the essential programs that USAID provided that kept my family and I fed and safe. It is the resources that so many people around the world rely on. And it is our soft power. Oftentimes, people interact with our country through the military. That does not create love for us, and it certainly does not keep us safe. When the world interacts with Americans through programs that provide essential need, they get to see the heart and compassion of the American people. Right. What Trump and Elon and all of their cronies are trying to do is take away the constitutional power of Congress. We get to decide. We have the power of the purse. We get to decide where money is allocated, and it's the executive's power to make sure that that money gets to where it needs to get.
And Donald Trump, their current president, had this to tell the reporter who had asked the same question about Elon.
President, why is it important for Elon Musk to have access to the payment systems at Treasury?
Well, he's got access only to letting people go that he thinks are no good if we agree with him, and it's only if we agree with him. He's a very talented guy from the standpoint of management and costs, and we put him in charge of seeing what he can do with certain groups and certain numbers. Some of the numbers are horrible, what he's found. They're finding tremendous waste, really waste more than anything else, I think you could say. Probably fraud and abuse could be added to it, the more standard waste, fraud, and abuse. But they're finding tremendous amounts of really bad things, bad spending. You've been writing about some of it, frankly, and some of the things that they've been doing is just terrible. Elon can't do and won't do anything without our approval, and we'll give him the approval where appropriate. Where not appropriate, we won't. But he reports in, and it's something that he feels very strongly about, and I'm impressed because he's running, obviously, a big company. It has nothing to do if there's a conflict that we won't let him get near it. But he does have a good natural instinct. He's got a team of very talented people. We're trying to shrink government, and he can probably shrink it as well as anybody else, if not better. Where we think there's a conflict or there's a problem, we won't let him go near it.
Privileged billionaires who don't give a damn about America and Americans should not be making decisions that put Americans at harm.
We don't have a fourth branch of government called Elon Musk.
Elon Musk may get to be dictator of Tesla, but he doesn't, and he may try to play dictator here in Washington, D.C., but he doesn't get to shut down the Agency for International Development.
This is all a smokescreen, a shell game, in order to turn this government over to a handful of unelected billionaires and corporate interests, and we are not going to let them do that.
So fast forward, let's get to understand who Elon Musk is, and I've also been shocked about who he really is. So guys, he was born in South Africa and migrated to Canada at the age of 17, joined his mother and immediately obtained a Canada citizenship. In 1992, at third year university, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania. That's when he entered the US using a student visa, graduated and enrolled in Stanford in 1995 for a PhD program. 2 weeks later, he quit Stanford and started a company with his brother by the name Kembo. In 2000, if you hear this word Kembo, Kembo is actually an African word name. Kembo, what is Kembo? Okay. Anyway, in 2002, he became a US citizen. In 2013, at a Milken Global Business event, he and his brother Kimbo were interviewed, where his brother Kimbo talked about his first funding of 3 million shillings. So I don't really want to go far about this thing, but the truth is this guy is not an African by birth. He is an African by he is an American by citizenship. He went to Canada when he was 17 years to join his mother and also to learn or to be as a student. Then he entered America with a student visa, and really I feel like he just had an American dream, and it turned out to be true, or it turned out to be a reality. And he's really getting privileges left, right, and center, because how do you get an American checkbook at the palm of your hands, and you are literally controlling America in terms of their cash flow and everything? But I just feel like it's not okay. Even if he's lucky, he's smart, he's everything, it's not okay that he's cutting down on what people have been benefiting from ever since I was born and beyond. And he's cutting those costs down and making people suffer. You remember the other day, the US president was cutting down the cost on, not the cost, but was cutting down on, not pulling out on WHO, which is World Health Organization. And really, there are so many countries that depend on that organization, depend on their medication, their aid, especially those suffering from AIDS from Kenya and everything. So a lot has been happening. People have been deported, and I don't know. I feel like America is losing its magic, because the word American dream is about to go down.
Tonight, sources confirming that Elon Musk has been given access to the U.S. Treasury Department's vast payment system. The move essentially puts the government's multi-trillion-dollar checkbook in the hands of the world's richest man, and his message about wasteful government spending has been clear.
Your money is being wasted, and the Department of Government Efficiency is going to fix that.
How much do you think we can rip out?
I think we can do at least $2 trillion.
The official who oversaw the federal payment system has been placed on administrative leave after he resisted giving Musk and Doge officials access to the system, which contains sensitive information about millions of Americans who receive Social Security, tax refunds, and other government payments. While Musk's team has access, it has not yet gained operational control of the system, and no government payments have been blocked. That could trigger a legal battle since the money is approved by Congress. Musk has also said he wants to get rid of the penny, noting that the 1 cent coin costs nearly 3 cents to produce.
Elon's doing a good job. He's a big cost cutter.
This weekend, Musk also taking aim at the U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID, which is in charge of dispensing tens of billions of dollars in foreign aid. About 100 staffers were placed on leave after the agency refused to give Musk's team access to classified material. The team was eventually given that access. The Trump administration has already faced legal hurdles while pushing to gain more control of government spending. Just last week, Trump's executive action freezing federal grants and loans was blocked by the courts.
According to Trump, he is the smartest and he knows how to go about it. What about you as a citizen, as an American citizen? What do you think about all this? Anyway, guys, subscribe, like, share, and above all, stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.